Mm-hmm. Hold on. Hold on. Broadcaster. Playing Atlanta. Why I gotta be running from? What are you talking about? I still got it how they did with Russell Simmons. I mean Russell Wilson and Barkley. Well, I gotta deal with it.
Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A first down carry for Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here now the offensive starters for Atlanta.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that Mike Pouncey's one of the best centers in the league. And to me, he helped usher in that new wave of centers. Agile, able to get to the second level and block people downfield, able to pull like a guard and get out in front of ball carriers, and pass protects really well. Helps keep his quarterbacks clean.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson, man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I sent you some. Oh, I don't know. I just sent somebody for him. Oh yeah. It's for my yeah. Oh, I didn't send it to you, actually. I'll send it to you.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
What? Come on, man. This motherfucker, you just looking at him?
He's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Come on now.
We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now
and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
All right. They ain't scored.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field.
Fuck around and I will lose this.
Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting the loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a man who was undrafted out of Buffalo, standing at 6'7". It's Tyree Jackson.
And what a performance he is coming off of. I know that this is a different era of football where we're throwing it around a heck of a lot more, but still, over 500 yards passing.
500.
That's phenomenal, incredible. Let's see if he can take last week's game and carry it forward and have another similar performance.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. To try again after the sack. Jackson.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be incomplete.
All right, boys.
To Josh Malone, and it's third down. And the offensive starters for Dallas.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago. They've got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being physical is vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
Here's Jackson on third and long. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one results in 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Wait till I get escape artist, coach.
Now in prime real estate after that last run, found his spot. Picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be a pick. He stopped on me.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And we got 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. He'll take this up past the
We try to get escape artists.
22-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yard your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards.
I gotta stop blitzing Russell. This him sitting back here is not gonna work. This sitting back here ain't gonna work, coach.
You always hear about that and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That's fighting the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Oh no.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side.
It ain't. We got Barkley out here. It's a tough ass team over here.
Give him 42 yards on the ground. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and in.
He running back the line blocking for him. He out there running around with his head cut off.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley.
I'm gonna try to get this over with before that. This shit rough. This shit rough right here. Oh man, it's tough right here.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the shotgun, Wilson. Catch made here by Campbell. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact, the first incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
10-7, they up. It's tough over here, coach.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks,
Hey.
no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake.
No.
Because extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson got his target, Samuel. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's caught. It's Malone. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Check 24, check 24, front.
Jackson now to throw again. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out
Somebody watching. Somebody watching. Wait till I get escape artist.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback.
It's Travis watching, that's all.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good.
Nah, that's what I was waiting on. You know what to do.
Second quarter, what might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
He know what to do.
Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways?
Get this motherfucker, man. All right.
Get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain.
Oh, we're coming after your ass, Russell.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down.
I ain't got time to be fucking with him. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's
That's cute.
16, first down Falcons. On first down, Wilson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
All right, Russell. I ain't gonna play you in that defense no more.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.
Stop fucking with this dude.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
He was out of bounds. He was out of bounds, Coach. Yeah, there you go. Can't run out of bounds. They come back in.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
It's tough to watch when they score and you see the
Can't do that now.
when they realize those points aren't going to count. Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now it's Wilson. And that's complete to Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson.
I was laughing when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
14-13, I'm up.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back.
Oh, you stopped running. No!
And the Falcons grab it. And some room to maneuver.
He stopped running. Come on. Now I'm down.
So the defense forces the fumble that gets the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Jackson going to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their...
Getting rough out here, Coach.
They'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Taking it about the 16. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. And his kick is indeed good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within strike? He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it again with Barkley. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Check back 47. Got one. I got one.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Let's go.
A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Jackson going deep to the end zone. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Saquon Barkley with a lucky number.
It's rough over here.
Touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have now moved out in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Extra point safely through, and that will make this a 4-point game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, there weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
We'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Wilson. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Open man is QT, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's caught by Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route, or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 44, Jackson, that's going to be caught by Samuel. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. This quarterback now over 300 yards down for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Well, he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now the try here for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
You don't tell me what the fuck I can do. That's what I want you to do. You don't tell. You focus on what the fuck you got going over there, and Deadskins. Worry about the wrong shit. They might. If they do, I'ma score on them too.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nice pickup.
You gonna see and talk me to death while I'm playing my game. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to interfere with me. You ain't gonna do that.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
That's a fumble.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson throwing again. Got an open man. It's QT. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Now Wilson, wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. And a 2-score game, obviously.
I said I don't look down. That's what I said. Quote me right, bitch.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
I say Atlanta. That's all I say.
Jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. To throw is Wilson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Don't be your friend. Somebody got to talk crazy to you.
They think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they see right through that.
No, food was too good. I'll be there next year. I will be there next year. I might not say nothing to your monkey ass, but I'm gonna be there. There go David right.
To show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Invite David.
In this game, offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 30.
Every time I get this boy, he get hurt right back. That shit crazy. Jones. Man got over 1,000 yards. He want money. Can't get money like that. Can't get money. Can't get money like that.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 4. On 2nd down, Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to...
You see how they do? You see it?
Right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Jackson on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Once more, here's Eckler. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that with an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 15. 2:25 remaining. They have all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. On first down, Wilson. The Sanders has got it complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And that might just cement it.
Just had to add a little pressure. Put a little sauce on it. Add a little pressure to it.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy,
Man, Russell, you dropped the ball.
That's what they've done all game long.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
Oh, shit. You made me fuck up. God damn it. God damn it.
Keith Kirkwood. Touchdown on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Damn, he made me fuck up.
Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster.
That's not, no, it is not. I want even the commissioner then. You stop with that. No, that's not what happened. I wasn't even the commissioner then. I said, damn, I'm not even the commissioner. That was the day before that. See, y'all making up shit. They did try, but I'm telling you what it was. Y'all some bullshit. Y'all some bullshit.
To escape, and he goes down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
No, I won't kick nobody.
Prior to this upcoming second down play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to
No,
17 yards to go on second down. And
give you a little bit. You get a little bit of that escape artist.
timeout. As they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
No. See, he ain't bullshitting.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Samuel, his 3rd touchdown of the game.
No. That started. No, you did not. I don't know what he's talking about.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is a bad blood that went into this one ahead of time?
That was Friday. Say he making up shit. Look at him. Uncle Tom ass motherfucker out here. They don't it? He don't know which day is what. You need a yeah, facts.
So out come the Falcons now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
Oh, wow. How you catch that?
Moments of this one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And that's complete to Sanders. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend.
There you go. That's how you hit a motherfucker right there.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And that should just about do it.
That's how you hit a motherfucker.
Sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and good, and they add one more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory.
Good solid team over there.
Had action to the very
Boy got some talent over there.
on the final play that they didn't need to have. So they added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell
No, you got some talent over there.
all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to
A lot of talent over there.
So for Dallas, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4.